Hey y'all, this is Eggs. I'm starting this server with my friends 75 and Buck. While we're all not the best Minecrafters, I find that we're pretty good. I joined slightly late, which is why my video is starting at night, but I hope to show y'all that I can catch up just as well as anyone else can. Something else is that we have a few mods on this. We have a mod called Palladium, which is the base for giving powers, and a mod called NBC Heroes, which is how we actually get them. Now, I did spawn in a little late, so they have a bit of a head start on me, but don't worry, we catch up. We're clutch. We have 75 and Buck on this server. So, I would say I'm pretty good at PvP and just survival in general. But 75, he's not the best at survival. I've played a lot with him, but he's a great friend. He dies a lot, but he's also just good to have on the server. He's fun. And we have Buck. He hasn't played in a while, but he's really hopeful that this goes well. And overall, I think he's a good addition. Right now, I'm just trying to get some stone tools, and in this process, I'll tell y'all about my goals for this video. My goals were that I could get iron armor and give me one sec. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. My goals were to get iron armor, start getting the materials to craft compound ALX, and finally just have like a decent place for a starter base, even if I didn't finish building it. So right now I just need to get some stone tools. Don't worry, everything will speed up in a little bit. But um this channel's new. It's been out for like 2 days maybe or something. And if y'all enjoy, please just like show your support down in the comments or like subscribe or something because it means a lot to all of us. We're all posting on the same channel, hoping that if we have one really good channel, then it would give us more recognition. Now, I believe that very soon I'm going to cut to me doing something more interesting. I did watch 75's video, and I do think that right now he's better at this than I am. He said he feels like a football announcer, which I didn't really understand till now. But I'm just going around with some stone tools, and yep, here I am. Buckshot found a village here. Now, he's not the best, but he does love his villages. And right here is compound ALX. We need to get copper, a nautilus shell, ender pearl quartz, a lava bucket, and honeycomb. Most of those aren't too hard to get besides the nautilus shell. But I am hungry right now and a heart down, so let's hope I don't run into skeletons with my lack of armor. Also, when I start the game, I just make an axe and a pickaxe, and I don't make anything else out of wood or anything. If y'all do anything different, like let me know. Also, if you watch 75's video, did you see his hotbar placement? Ugh, like, he's a good dude, but that hotbar placement might make him have to go to prison. So currently, I really hope to get powers naturally because no one else has, and it would put me a big head above everyone else. We just gotta kill some cows here, and during this, I just want to say, currently, we're just doing this because, like, we all really enjoy it, but also, if you could just, like, show anything that would mean that you want us to keep, like, posting these, that'd be great. So the server, we have dubbed it Neverwhere. Oh, in this scene, I see an Enderman over here. And I decide that I should go face off with it from the lake because, as you remember, I need the Ender Pearl for compound ALX. Now, there's a multitude of powers, some that I really like, some that are really bad. Like, you can get just straight water breathing or something, or you could get flight, or even like a pocket reality, which is really cool. And there's also a mod called Ad Astra on here, and I don't know too much about it, being completely honest, but I do know that you can make spaceships and go to other planets. So we might have a space race pretty soon. Currently, I'm just going to go back, and the main sound side of compound ALX is that as soon as you make it, you have to get something that's a very expensive crafting recipe. It's called the catalyst because compound ALX can give you unstable powers, which would be really bad. I haven't seen all the downsides, but I've seen a few that range from blindness to color blindness to having like less hearts, which would be really unfortunate. Um, Also, if you're like watching and you're paying attention to this point, like what's your favorite genre of music? I like classic rock. Anyway, we're killing some sheep. You might be wondering, oh, why do you collect red flowers? That's because I'm an OG. And if you know anything about Minecraft, you know that the proper thing to do is to make a red bed. Sorry that my crafting is a bit slow. I'm still a little rusty, and lag is always a factor. Now, you see, Rowdy just got best friends forever because in the village he found, he actually went in a lake to kill some fish so he could tame a cat. And this cat will cause a bit of conflict. Anyway, time for a mining montage. Sorry, I've always found these really cool. And now I get to make one myself, which is like weird. Oh, also, I kind of skipped over that, but we got diamonds. Just one right now, but there will be more in the future. Now that I'm fully geared and ready, we're gonna head back to the surface. But if you did watch 75's video, you will know that ain't no diamonds in his videos, just iron there. Now, we don't sleep this night. I kind of forgot that 75 was on the server at this point because he did log off later before everyone else. What happened was that he logged off later, but I logged off for a reason because I was having trouble with my recording software. We're just swimming and swimming and swimming like a fish. Just don't stop swimming. Just keep swimming. Have y'all seen Finding Nemo? If y'all have, just like comment it. Like, what's your favorite part of Finding Nemo? I like the sharks with the fish are friends, not food. Anyway, we're just going through here. Don't want to take extra unnecessary damage, even though you'll see that I do end up taking a lot of extra unnecessary damage. That was a horrible lag spike. I'm sorry about that, guys. Again, I still need to get a better computer, which, if you think that we're interesting and you want us to be able to run this better, you should definitely subscribe and like and share it with all your friends. Anyway, sorry for the shameless plug. Oh yeah, what level do diamonds spawn? Apparently they spawn real, real deep. How deep? Deep. Mhm. Anyway, right now we're recording videos in the summer, but school will start up eventually, and then our recording schedule is going to be slowed down by a lot. But if you see here, get the honeycomb, run, 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 bees. Now, something 75 actually thought is that poison can kill you, which it can. Y'all should all go comment on his video that he's a moron because poison can't kill you. Also, he just got an iron pick, which, like, he was the first person to get iron who doesn't make a pick immediately. I mean, I know he made armor, but, like, everyone knows the pickaxe is more important than a helmet. Anyway, if y'all have seen my skin at all, I custom made it. Very impressive, I know. And, no, no, I'm just proud of it. It took me a while, and I just took inspiration. Oh, here's Horus, Horus the horse. And dude, I swear, he was so annoying to tame. I mean, like, I was trying. I did it for a long time. But he was, oh, dude, also, do you see how fast he was? Like, he'd just be walking around and he'd be speeding along. Anyway, so in a little bit, I'll finally get him tamed, which will cause some problems, as we'll see in a bit. I swear, dude, this horse. Even watching this footage makes me so annoyed on how long it took to tame him. I was so weird because he let me ride him for so long in that moment. Before I tamed him, he did it again. Okay, so I found tamed where in 75's video you may have seen this because he was thinking of starting some conflict, which I'm all for conflict. And Buckshot did tame a cat, which you'll soon see in the chat. If you watch 75's video, you should know whose cat you should see this scene as well. Because you can tell, like, we're doing this all at the same time and recording. And he might start a war here. Like, I genuinely thought he was gonna kill this cat, and then I was gonna have to pick sides. And even Buckshot was saying that would start a war, which I gotta admit is pretty funny. Um, I might kill this cat and blame it on 75. Not gonna lie. He did lose it though. So anyway, we're just adventuring around. I know that they stayed in the cherry biome close to spawn, and that Buck found a village close to spawn. But I'm not like that. I'm adventurous, and I'm just gonna adventure, you know? Some more food up ahead, and it cuts me money. Oh, I actually like this. So if you look, I did eat all my beef. I go through, I see a creeper here, it walks away though. And look at that, I found a cloud in the bottle. This is one of the coolest things. I don't know if y'all like played Terraria or anything, but a cloud, anyway, I struggled to put it on for a while. But a cloud, this thing is so cool, man. Like, you'll see in a bit when I put it on, but it allows you to double jump, and like, that's so useful. Like, if you sprint with it, you can jump like 4 blocks. It's sick, man. Anyway, I go back, then I realize that there's still nothing good. So I kill the creeper, which is my first creeper kill, 75 foot it. And look, more iron pickaxes. Like, I'm running around here with 4 iron picks. I'm ready to go mining. Anyway, so I'm going to continue on in this mine. I'm going to circle back a little bit and head off from the mine shaft. What level do diamonds spawn? Because I don't actually know, and I should figure this out. So if y'all know, please say it. Anyway, so we're gonna keep mining. I find a lush cave, which are so beautiful. Like, I should have grabbed an axolotl while I was down here, but I was just kind of like admiring it, you know, because it's weird seeing such like vegetation inside of caves. Oh, I should have taken the drip leaf too. There's so many cool things I could have gotten here. But also, like, I've been running into a ton of iron. Like, I am geared to the max. Well, not really. Netherite is geared to the max. But I guess it's that maxed gear. Got really annoyed because I couldn't walk through the dripstone. But I just continue on. Carry on my wayward son. If y'all know that song, do the next lyric. Anyway, I gotta deal with some mobs, and I don't really want to get too close to the creeper. There are 2 skeletons there, so I'm just going to choose to ignore them as I find more iron. Now, the key to playing like modded Minecraft is A, to never give up even if you die, but also another important part is that always just have like backup gear because then you don't feel as like defeated when you like die because then you can like it's struggling and it's harsh, but you can always like find your way back. And sorry that I ignore a lot of the gold because I just am not the biggest fan of gold in Minecraft. Like, I know it's used for gaps and for trading, but I don't find it that useful. And right here, what I do is that I use the lava pool that's right next to me and some water from my bucket, and I make a nether portal. Now, I know this is a little early for the nether, but what I do is that I just take it for the quartz, because remember, compound ALX, and we still need powers. Now, I do look around to see if there's anything obvious at first, and there isn't, so I kind of just head out. I should have done more, but I can always go and make another nether portal. Something that does happen though is that while I'm climbing this mountain shortly after I leave the Nether, sorry that my climbing is so janky, but this is the cloud in the bottle I'm talking about. Do you see that double jump? It's so cool. Anyway, I see this village in the distance, and you might notice it's not a normal village because we have like expanded villages on. But I'm kind of a moron, and I just only lock in on the first structure, and I was so confused about what this was. And then I see the second structure as there's a house. I'm not even paying attention to everything else. And I noticed that they have some new snazzy iron pans, so I do take it. I also found another trinket called the onion ring, where after I eat, I actually gain a mining speed buff, which gives me haste too. Now, I finally realize that this is a village and go around to loot it. And I'm not gonna lie, this village is one of the most beautiful villages I have ever seen. Like, it's just like the houses are so pretty. And later on, I do find another village, but it just doesn't have like the same like luster of this one. This one feels so like quaint, like I'm in a little like Viking village. You know, like I should totally make a Viking hall. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be like my big build project. Anyway, so I go around and I just am looting this village, and I get a few emeralds and things, and I'm going to make a villager trading hall eventually. And right now I am filming episode 2. Or is it really filming? Is it videoing? I'm not really the best at this, but also I should have picked up that axe. Like, it's just a free axe I could have kept. But anyway, I'm running around, and this village is just so cool. Like, all the stations are outside and things, and I could totally make like a Viking netherite axe anyway. So I go up and I look around and I see this cave, which is going to be good for mining later. And I'm still going around and I'm kind of scouting out a place to make a base. I realize what the structure is and I collect the emerald because I know that I'm going to need a trade real soon. I just make sure to double check chests for emeralds, don't worry. And there's this iron golem stuck in a tree, which I should give him a name, but do y'all want to name him? Do you think I should let him free? Do you think I should put him in an even bigger cage? This librarian sells knockback 1, which is the most worthless enchantment ever. And anyway, I'm just chilling around the village, and I promise you that I will make a house. But look at how cool this librarian house is with all the amethyst shards and the zombie head. Like, if I didn't have a helmet, I would absolutely rock out with that zombie head. But just like those amethyst shards were so like pretty and things. And I should really get his trade to a good thing. A lot of beds in this village, a lot of everything. And now I'm done pillaging, which is kind of funny that I'm pillaging a Viking village. But anyway, I don't find any like raid outposts near here or anything. So right now, I'm thinking, do I go back to spawn and build a base, or do I build a base here? They do have a Fletcher with the stick trade, and they do have a lectern so I can reset the librarian trades. Plus, I can always make more. What ends up happening is I go right here and I place my bed down, and I decide, you know what? I can clear out this spot, and it wouldn't actually be that bad if I just made a base here. Now, right now, you may be thinking, oh, well, like, why'd he freeze? But that's because I got into a call with Rowdy. Anyway, I'm just gonna stand here for a little bit. But while I'm standing here, just what's your favorite, like, clothing brand or car brand? I like Fords. Now, I do chop down because I am going to need a ton of resources for this build. Now, this isn't going to be my main Viking haul, but I promise you that will come in the future. Sorry, bit of a yawn there. If you ain't doing things sleep deprived, you ain't doing things right. Now, as I'm going through, it's getting dark, so I'm going to sleep. But first, I do have to make chests because I have way too much loot right now. So, if y'all want me to make a villager trading hall or anything, I'll definitely do that in a future episode. But I'm just chilling right now. And if y'all don't know, when it turns to a new moon, I don't know what phase it is right now. I'm just getting the crafting recipe for ALX out. But when it goes to a new moon, you can get the achievement Superior Being, which means that you will unlock powers in a bit. So, being the good I'm crafting ALX, but I am missing the Nautilus shell, which like Nautilus shells are so annoying to get. Like I cannot tell you how hard it's been finding drowns with Nautilus shells. Anyway, so I go to sleep, I wake up, next night's gonna be a new moon. So I finally get to see if I get powers naturally or not. And I just make sure to put all my loot in the chest. I finally placed down my anvil. And it's just chill right now, y'all know. In just a second, I am going to start building. And my builds are definitely not the best. If you want to see good building content, I guess right now no one has good building content. Because if you watch 75's video, his house is a little more than a slab on a cliff, as Buck wants to put it. But I do my duty of deforestation. I'm sorry, Mr. Beast. Hashtag Team Trees. But right now, I'm just going to. I need it, you know? Now, Buckshot gets hot stuff, which 75 got earlier, so I know that we're all on track to get ALX. I don't know how close everyone is, but I know at this point I'm just one ingredient away. I think you can check in 75's video. I think all he's missing is quartz. I know he has beehives. I know he has. Um, Give me a second. He has the lava bucket. He has the beehives. He has the. He does not have the shell. Um, I'm not entirely sure. But hey, I know that I'm gonna get it first in the ALX race. I end up making myself a shovel because digging with your hand while resource efficient, material efficient is so like annoying to do and it takes so long that I was just over it and I decided that I'm gonna make myself an iron shovel, you know, I deserve it. Which are really, beside the only thing I've done to deserve it is mine, but that's all good. Just shoveling away, just laboring. You know, it's right here where I don't know exactly what to say. Do I tell jokes? Do I make a joke about how, like, I need to put a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man in case he comes to town? Because we're guys, you know? And we keep a little dirt under our pillow for the dirt man so he won't drag me down. Anyway, sorry, I've been kind of obsessed with that song. I've also been obsessed with Not Like Us, and I've just kind of gotten into music more now than I was before. Where y'all can see the start of this base, and I do regret carving out the entirety of this hillside, but right now it's a good thing. Comment down below if you leave a little dirt under your pillow for the dirt man. Sorry, just laughing at my own jokes. But for real, it just means a lot for any support y'all show. Something that just really important is that y'all just like enjoy the content because there's not much else that we can do besides make it for y'all's enjoyment. I mean, I guess we could go get a real job, but who does that, you know? Anyway, so I need to collect more resources, and I just go into this cave to do so now. If y'all pay attention, I go into this cave. I go mining, I find coal, I mine an entire coal vein, and then I come out with like 10 stone or something. It's not good. Because I was planning on coming out with like stacks of stone for my build, but then I came out and it's like, oh, I didn't actually collect like any stone. I just got coal, which is still useful. I need it for my furnaces and food, but mhm. I should really start like scripting these out. Anyway, I think like a goal for this series is A, to just like beat the Ender Dragon, which I just learned yesterday from watching 75's video. Yes, we gotta watch each other's videos early, so I'm always gonna be first. That he's never beaten the Ender Dragon, which, like thinking back to it, I don't think I ever beat the Ender Dragon with him, but it's still strange. So we're just mining right here. We need to get a bit of stone. If y'all think that my build goes well, or if y'all think that I should build something, if y'all comment it, I'll give whatever the top comment says, I'll build it, no matter how long it takes. I'll dedicate episode 3 to that, because currently I'm filming episode 2. I should probably time lapse these more. Finally, with sufficient stone to build a few more walls, I'm going to head back. And something I do y'all think I should add like more texture with like stairs and all those things? Anyway, so I decided to move all of my things back in a more orderly fashion so I can actually have a good looking base. I think one of the most important things to having a good looking base is to like how the base looks yourself and to be like motivated to build it, because if you aren't motivated, then like why do what you're doing, you know? Right here I forget where I put all my copper. And I'm like, oh, I have extra, and then I finally see it when I actually open up my chest. Gotta move all my furnaces and things. I finally have a little bit of gold, so I can make a gap. Hope onto my next iron pick out of the 18 million I have, but it's all good. I realize since I only have 7 iron that it's actually, even though it's faster to smelt them in different furnaces, it would actually be better not to. Because if I don't melt them in different furnaces, then I actually save 1 coal. So always be good on resource management, folks. You never know when it may help. I'm counting out how many blocks I'll need, but I know the ones I have in my inventory aren't going to be enough. Also, we got some terraforming. Now, I'm not the greatest terraformer, and I'm not going to be the last person to tell you that I'm bad at terraforming. But right now, this basic thing works for this hill. And it doesn't look that bad. When everything is grassy and snowy, it will look a lot better, I promise you. And maybe I'll give like a world tour or like a base raid and I'll like stream it. Oh, also, I'm thinking about like streaming these. I don't know if I should because it might run worse, but I'm thinking about just like streaming the stuff I do on here. So if you're interested in that, tell me. Now, one of the most important parts about base building is that you want it to like blend in because like when you have a village, you don't make like a giant like house that looks out of place, you know. You got to make it look like the villagers will live in it. So that's the goal I'm going with currently, where I'm kind of making the houses like they have, but I'm making mine out of full wood and cobblestone, where they have like the like dirt moss roofs that look really pretty in those photos of like Ireland and like Iceland. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all are my homies. But anyway, I just gotta collect more resources and I just gotta power through building at least part of this. I promised you that I'm going to finish building this in a later, but right now I just need a fort with some walls. I got enough blocks where I could do what I needed and have some left over for later. And also, I need a door. In Minecraft, why do you get three doors? Just make it two. Like, if they made an update so you got two doors, I don't think anyone would be angry. I think oh, also horrible door placement, so I need to fix that. But like, make it just two doors. No one needs three. I've never seen a base where people are like, man, dude, I'm so thankful that Notch gave me three doors. Little self-projecting there, sorry. But we don't like doors. We also don't like torches. 75 is saying torches are underrated, and no, I'm right here to tell you that we're in the no torch gang. Comment down below and comment on his video, No Torch Gang. Torches suck. Also, superior being. So basically, this means that I will awaken powers and that I am the best. I am above everyone. On heaven and earth, alone am the honored one. Which sounds super silly saying it now, but I am. Currently, I'm the strongest person on the server, and in just a little bit, I will soon be the richest. If y'all are interested in any like short form content, I agree that that'd be sick. But also, we're the best. Like, I think that Buck and 75 should report, should bow down. Like, comment if you're a superior being. If you're built better, comment. Oh, sorry, I don't really know why I left and rejoined. I did a lot of strange things looking back on it. I probably just had to like do something in the background. I was probably out of it for a while and I just cut it a bit. Anyway, this villager's cramped my style. But if y'all think like the half in, half mountain house is looking good, please tell me, because I don't know. I think I just kind of need to keep working on it. Oh, also, like, stairs are so hard to build with. Like, I know they add texture and depth, and that's really important, but I'm still having so much, like, trouble with them. I end up with a design that I don't hate, but I don't love it. But something important is that if you don't like what you're doing, then do something that you do like. Don't waste your time with things that you aren't going to love doing. Unless like it's a job and you need the money, then disregard all my advice. I think your survival is slightly more important than your entertainment, but like always like love what you do. That's something I think. Like if I didn't like recording and editing, then I wouldn't make like a channel. Because some people go into this and they don't like recording and editing, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, if you don't like this, then like, why are you doing this? Like this, that's the entire job, you know? Like sometimes I find it annoying going through like a few hours of footage just for like nothing, but still. Also, if you think that we should totally start like be like acting better than everyone because we're superior beings, you should absolutely comment under their video like superior beings are built different or something, or just like needle them about not being one. We're all good friends. We've all been around each other for a long time. I've known them forever, but still, we're better. I don't end up sticking with this design, but I don't think it's the worst design ever, except for that part on the left with the stairs. That I really didn't like. But also, look at how much faster I mined with the onion ring. Like, this was such a good accessory. I'm really glad I found it. The cotton in the bottle's better, though. No doubt. And also, I freed these villagers, which I don't really know why they're standing in a dark hole together. Like, there wasn't even an evil clown with a red balloon. Only reason I'll go into the dark holes. Gotta do some roofing. Roofing in Minecraft is so hard. Like, for people who are just like natural builders and they're like, oh, I built this perfect roof in like 3 seconds, like, good for you, but we aren't talented like that. We gotta like be on the struggle bus for building. Like we watched Bob the Builder and we didn't learn nothing. In the end, I do end up making more stairs because I kind of find, or no, I just moved my stairs because I kind of find this like a good design, but it's not the best right now. Oh, I should put a lantern there. That'd be a decent build. Anyway, but as I said, anything that y'all want me to build, I absolutely would. And right now, while I'm on the phone with Rowdy, we decide that we're going to meet up. And all of his video files got corrupted or something, but don't feel too bad for him because he's making recaps on shorts, which you should watch. Man, I'm doing so much like shameless plugs. But also, we're small, so like we deserve it. I don't know. But yeah, so you should absolutely watch his video. I don't know how great it's going to be, but I know that we all care about doing this. So, in the end, everything's just going to like work out. Work and dedication keeps the miracle going or growing or whatever. And Kanto was a pretty good movie. Also, always have advanced tool tips on. It's F3 and H, and it's so useful. It can tell you the durability of your tools, and it's just so nice knowing, like, hey, my pickaxe is gonna break in like 5 blocks, so I should go mine 3 iron real fast. Anyway, so I do cut because going to Rowdy's base was such a pain, but it's a interesting design to say the least. Deep slate and cobblestone to cherry wood, and there he is. Sorry, Rowdy's his username for other things. Buckshot is his username right here, and we make the alliance of a stack of bread. Silly name, I know, but we lie, and he also has an artifact, but we're still better because he's not a superior being. So we make our alliance, and then we head out, and we find a pink sheep. I forgot, dude, this pink sheep, we just found it out here, and we tried to like capture it, and it like would not stop moving. But like pink sheep, how rare is that, you know? And then it keeps like trying to evade us, which is so like rude of it. But anyway, we keep going, and he goes to go like get wheat or something. I don't remember exactly. And I try to build it, and then I hear a, and I'm like, oh, see y'all next time.